All right, time to talk about Hoponopono. Hoponopono my way. All right, so probably some of you are familiar with Hawaiian huna practice called Hoponopono. Hoponopono is a beautiful practice that can be quite powerful in itself because it has the ability to transform ourselves and anything that is kind of that needs to be healed within us and with the world around us. So what I mean by that is in traditional Hoponopono, in basic one at least, the one that most people are familiar with, you basically would see somebody, visualize somebody else in front of you, even without, basically seeing them physically, and you would say, "Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I love you and I thank you," right? Or the sequence would be sometimes changed like, "I'm sorry, please forgive me, I thank you and I love you." To me, it's a beautiful practice by itself, and it does work. However, when I learned it initially, I always used to think like, "Please forgive me. Forgive me for what, right?" And so I would always say for whatever it was, and then I would say, "I'm sorry for, please forgive me for," and then I would also apologize. I apologize. And when I would say "I'm sorry for," and after that I would say, "I make a commitment from now on to, for example, to live a virtuous life, or to be kind from now on, and to catch myself when I become unconscious." So there was one big difference that I have, I would add to the Hoponopono is that I would add as well the for part. "Please forgive me for," "I'm sorry for." Then I would say, "I apologize." So so I would I'd also say, "I commit to," X, whatever sort of behavior you want to commit to, because it is not enough to say, "Please forgive me, I'm sorry." No, we have to. One thing that I learned from the Tibetan Buddhists, in particular from the Vajrasattva practice, which is oftentimes practiced by Vajrayana schools and Mahayana schools of Tibetan Buddhism, that it's not enough to say "I'm sorry." You have to say what you're sorry for. You have to genuinely feel the sense of regret, and you have to decide what are you willing to commit to not to do it again. Because anyone can just say anything, but an apology that's based on just words without proper action means nothing. And we all can agree that just saying things means nothing if it's not backed by actions. Somebody can say they love you, but if they treat you not horribly, it's not love, right? I mean, we have to be very honest. So I added the Vajrasattva parts of the practice into the Hoponopono and mixed them together to create more of a complete type of a thing. And I would say I also added to this that my form of Hoponopono. I would add, "I forgive you for," and then I would say, "and I release you. I release you." And all is well. I would add that finally at the end I would say all is well, and I would say, "I love you. I thank you. I thank you for teaching me, for being my teacher in this lifetime," because you see, we are all teachers and we are all students, whether we like it or not. Every one of us, no matter our level of awareness and consciousness, we are all here as teachers and students to make to grow and make ourselves better. So here's my version of Hoponopono. So I would say something like, "I'm sorry for, and then I would say whatever I'm sorry for. I would say, please forgive me. I sincerely apologize for, and I sincerely regret whatever I have done. I commit from now on to no longer being in a certain way, and I commit to living a life based on being conscious in every moment, and when I do become unconscious, to catch myself. And then I would say, I thank you for being my teacher. I thank you for your presence, for the gift of being in my life. And I would say, and after that I would say, I love you. And I would genuinely send the love to the person. And then I would do that I would just imagine all the souls throughout the universe, and I would simultaneously speak to all of them and do this practice. So I would do something very generic, and I would say something like, please forgive me for whatever I've done to you in all of time, from the beginning of existence, for whatever harm I've caused to you, mentally, physically, spiritually. I truly apologize. And I commit from now on to live a life of virtue and peace for the benefit of all sentient beings, including yourself. And I would add, I forgive you for whatever harm you may have caused to me. The past is past, all is well. And I would say, thank you for being my teacher, and I love you unconditionally from the core of my soul. And I would send this love in all directions to all beings throughout space and time, in the future, past, and present, through the whole universe and all of the dimensions. So, yeah, I hope that you can benefit from this, my version of Hoponopono. Make it your own. And if you think that you could add something to this, to my version, please suggest, whatever it may be. Like and share, and please use it. I think this is a great practice to utilize right now, especially with all the things that are happening around the world. And you can even do this with politicians and all the people who are causing problems on the planet, and just do this practice. I think Hoponopono can make a massive practice, especially, I believe, if we could do it the way I personally recommend, based on my experience. Okay, hope you're well. Thank you for watching, and if I can help you, I'm available for clinical hypnotherapy and NLP sessions, where I can help you to transform yourself and your patterns, just like that. I'm pretty sure I can help you. Have a great day. Take care.